I was 20 years younger than my husband. His first wife dead in childbirth. I agreed to marry him because he was a good fisherman. He had his own house and he was willing to take in my mother and father when the time came. It was a practical decision and he wasn't expecting any more than that. Two people should never say the word love until they've eaten a sack of flour together, he told me. The night we married, I hiked my nightdress around my thighs and shut my eyes so tight I saw stars. Afterwards, I went outdoors. I was sick, throwing up over the fence. He came out the door behind me and he put his hand to the small of my back. It happens your first time, he said. It'll get better. I got pregnant right away. And then he left for the Labrador. I dug the garden. I watched my belly swell like a seed in water. I baked bread, I bottled bake apples for the winter store, I cut the meadow grass for hay. And after about a month alone, I even started to miss him a little. The baby came early, about 3 weeks after my husband arrived home in September. We had the minister up to the house for the baptism the next day. Angus McLean, we named him. And we buried him in the burnt woods a week later. I remember he started crying at the kitchen table the morning of the funeral, and I held his face against my belly until he stopped. His head in my hands was about the size of the child before it was born. I don't know why sharing a grief will make you love someone. I was pregnant again by November. And I baked a loaf of bread and brought it to the table, still steaming from the oven, laid it on his plate whole and stood there looking at him. That's the last of that bag of flour, I told him, and he smiled. He didn't say anything for a minute. I'll pick up another today, he said, finally. And that's how we left it for a while.